Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that time of the week? We're getting back to the booth. Fire in the booth to be exact. From AKALA. This is the part 3. And let's see.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
I know you gonna dig this.
Oh yeah.
I know that too.
You know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Let's get ready to rumble!
AKALA, Fire in the Booth, Part 3. Listen, Fuse Banquet, new album out 27th of May. Turn the beat up in my headphones just a touch. Listen.
You released an album, man.
Whoever's more human must have the right to do the abusing. I imagine that means you then, or a human just as clueless, foolish.
What do you mean? Who is more human should have the right to be more abusive?
Must have the right to do the abusing. I imagine that means you then, or a human just as clueless, foolish fools. Thoughts of a tortured soul, bought for a quarter of gold. One little.
He's talking about the government system, Illuminati, elites, all those 1%.
Sign up, slaughter at home. Why not? They don't have souls. They love their children less than we do, so they are less than equal. They abuse women, so we kill them because they are bloody villains. That's right, we are the feminists. For the women of the world, kill terrorists, liberate them from their birth.
We help the what?
Bloody villains. That's right, we are the feminists. For the women of the world, kill terrorists.
We are the feminists that don't kill the terrorists? How is that?
We kill them because they are bloody villains. That's right, we are the feminists. For the women of the world, kill terrorists, liberate them from their birth because they feel more free with their children murdered. I know that it sounds absurd, but let me explain it a little bit further. We're so superior, our missiles whistle until they tickle little itty bitty grandchildren and make them giggle. But their laughter sounds like screaming. I told you that they were demons. They pretend to be dead to make us feel sad, put bullets in the head to make us look bad. But we're never anything other than glad. With nose that look funny and up in their body bag. If a hair's harmed on Sally or Brad, even a dog cry like mad. Dog is a man's best friend, not a girl. Women are abused all over the world and
Dog is a best friend of a human being, of a man. Not women. Women are killed all over the world. And he's talking about the media, what the media puts out, like the truth. But the truth that the media does is twisted or is just a lie, a big lie. Edited, made up just to like he said, to blame certain people. You have to open your mind.
Brad, even a dog cry like mad. Dog is a man's best friend, not a girl. Women are abused all over the world and children are raped in every place, every religion or creed or race.
And children are raped in every religion or race or whatever.
Even fathers with daughters, uncles, nieces, sweep it under the carpet. Rape is a weapon used by power, and we don't want to look like bastards. So manufacture hero complex, a reaction to nothing more complex than organised mass rape of the state. Don't want to hear about mass graves, cause I hate to relate to a shade that's darker than you. One that prays under a different roof, has less dollars or pounds, crowns or gowns or grounds. Fill them up with rounds if to mess with the way that things are constructed. Obstructing lines of production. You can buy anything, liposuction, seduction. Just buy from us men, buy lies, can't buy truth. No one's selling it, there is no use.
Just what I said about media. He said, buy lies, don't buy truth, because that has no importance. Truth has no buzz around it, right? You have to lie in order for you to get attention. You have to lie, in media's case, to control people.
Is no customer base for the product. We'd rather buy some celebrity trollop. Cause our life is about getting one up. And everybody else that we pass on to come up. We don't care what the force bring the sun up. But light in the sun every day getting bun up. Lie to the point that it's part of the culture. Tell the truth, it's only the result of a double lie cancelling itself. Their pride cancelling itself. Cause virus is normality. Living in a world that is built on vanity. More salaries, more calories, more thieving, more charities. Picture them all on a horse with a chariot speaking some kind of African Arabic. Teaching mathematics to a Spaniard.
African Arabic. He's joking right there.
He's picture them all on a horse with a chariot speaking some kind of African Arabic. Teaching mathematics to a Spaniard. When maths and got to Britannia. Can you picture? Rhyme scripture. This designed for the mind to be richer. Are you blind? Can't you find the rim prat? Cause your time and alignment is on crack. It's hard to beat as far off the rhythm as you are. It's like hard to have so little charisma. I swear that you try to be shit to make me look even better than everybody knows that I am already. I'm a pedigree that can't be touched like.
Don't mess with me. I'm already a pedigree. I'm one of the real ones.
Leprosy, I'm a rapper like the Beatles, begging me to let it be, and I don't need no referee. I play the game on my own, it's my own sport. And you can't take a king to his own court. You can't take a king to his own court. You ain't the phone tour. You're the type to rap for 5 minutes and complain that your throat sore.
You cannot beat a king in his own court. I'm the best at my game, so you can never defeat me.
I'm so sure that my stone jaw is the coldest on most since 04. Why these silly little boys said it's so raw. Make a bigger bit of noise, but we know you ain't up to the game, you ain't match fit. You ain't even got the brain for the tactics. You ain't even on the bench, you're a ball boy. One little send out you, so just sit down. I am the big Mac man with a quiz on. Super cat, they punch sting with a scissor on. Who are these silly little wallies? Think that you're up with enough for the guts to be on it. They're the version of me that I didn't want to be. I'm the coldest on roll since Admiral Zheng He. I'm firing the booth, you're a wet rag. You ain't the real thing like a stepdad.
RIP to the beat. I think I'm lost for words. It's just incredible what a human mind, like a human brain, could think of, could spit. This is crazy. This is crazy, mate.
Thing with a scissor on. Who are these silly little wallies? Think that you're up with enough for the guts to be on it. They're the version of me that I didn't want to be. I'm the coldest on roll since Admiral Zheng He. I'm firing the booth, you're a wet rag. You ain't the real thing like a stepdad. I'm the best, so rest where the rest have. Don't big up your chest, let your breast sag.
I'm a fire in the booth. You are a wet rag.
I'm the best dad, look, I don't even beat my sons, I let them shine. Even when they got no talent to rhyme, insist on doing it all of the time.
Facts. I don't beat my child. I let him shine. I can't even speak. If anything, I'm supporting them, even if they don't know how to rhyme for the moment. Like, we all born clueless, right? But we learn as we go. So if my child wants to do exactly this, I don't care if he can't rhyme. I'll teach him. It's no problem.
I don't even beat my sons, I let them shine. Even when they got no talent to rhyme, insist on doing it all of the time. All of my fines reinforced with a kind of carbon that harden the thoughts in my mind. Course you will find, I taught you a line, I'm born with bars. No one ever taught me to rhyme, the portion is mine. Don't touch it, furthermore don't even discuss it. I know.
Exactly, even I wasn't taught to rhyme. I taught myself. I learned from, others.
All that you heard. Britain's biggest export is weapons of death. That ain't a fear, but you're a guest. Take another breath and your country's next. Unless you remind them whenever you're rhyming, you're a beast on the mic with impeccable timing. They will think they're in the league that I'm in, but that is most absurd. Turn the stands to a cancer with banter for those between the gangster and the panther. I know that you've seen these man with the tantrums like kids when I'm off on a tandem, because they don't know what a tandem means. So rather than use a dictionary.
If you don't know what a tandem means, you should use a dictionary. I was just about to say that everyone knows that, but then I thought of specifically newer generations, and I remember that they can't even spell right or write properly.
They talk and badmouth me when I'm only trying to elevate your mind, G. But I don't watch that, the love's more than a grand's worth. You should see when I roll through hands worth, elders see me. Cross the road, talk to me and it usually goes. We love all your boss up the thing, spread knowledge. Bonfire upon the Babylon College, where I salute ya. You're the future, all the bigger man have time for them youth. What I am saying is that the respect's worth more than the chain on your neck. When it's not that, it's somebody's mum. Say that she feed me to a song cause she want.
Facts. True. Facts. When it comes to respect, you need more than that chain on your neck. Like, respect, it comes in more different forms and shapes. Then I don't want to see a mom that wants to feed her son.
When I come get his mind out. On the chain on your neck, when it's not that, it's somebody's mum. Say that she feed me to a song cause you wanna come get his mind out of the slums. AKALA is smarter than half of you dumb, regardless.
She can't get her mind out of the slums, trenches, streets, hood. If you're not smart, you're dumb. Well, facts, right?
The bars are retardedly done. What the ras and the ra to the part of my lung. Take out a whole click. The chat's doo-doo. Pick up a mic. We can see who's who. I'm firing the booth. You dry wood. Chew your flesh and it best tastes quite good.
Hold on. I thought you're firing the boot and he was a wet rag. Now he's a wet wood.
Doo-doo. Pick up a mic. We can see who's who. I'm firing the booth. You dry wood. Chew your flesh and it best tastes quite good. So smart, but he still move quite hood. See him on the road. Don't think that I try should. That's a wise assessment. Can I like land as a wise investment? Especially land that is recently blessed with in excess of 1 million deaths in the castle you resting. That's the next thing built on the bones of the flesh of the wretched. Phone you're posing, only protected cause we regret that. Only deceptive things that we like and only reject it when it feels like it's truth with the jesting. So get in with a blessed king whose crown is the rounds that he fought. Therefore you ain't got to deal with the fraud of all these being because of whom I'm bored.
I can't even say anything about this. I just let it go.
Whose crown is the rounds that he fought. Therefore you ain't got to deal with the fraud of all these being because of whom I'm bored. My worst, stronger than their best over alone. Stronger than their flesh, older than all.
Just what Eminem said to MGK. My biggest flops are your greatest hits. This is what AKALA said. My weakest. Hold on.
Because of whom I'm bored. My worst, stronger than their best.
My worst are stronger than their best.
Over alone, stronger than their flesh, older than own. Can't compare to his guests. Usually don't ever dare to spit next. It's clear, the reason's fear. Even the worst MC has ears. Though we can't hear where the beat is. The time is flow with the kick and the snare. They hear me, they know life ain't fair. God bless some and some get air. Like these conscious heads that cry that I get big headed and I don't know why. Cause I've always been this guy. Ever since mum said aim for the sky. I decided that was too low. So
I've been this guy since my mom headed for the sky. Since my mom died. Rest in peace.
no why, cause I've always been this guy. Ever since mum said aim for the sky, I decided that was too low, so I'm astral traveling to another zone. You won't ever get him on the dog on the bone, cause I don't ever really wanna answer my phone. So now I'm in is high vibration. See the future in my meditation. Your peeps, pure libation for all the creeps to get above their station.
Wow. He's talking about high vibrations and stuff, and then he said he's meditating. My respect went from here to the roof for this guy here. Even this video is about 5-6 years old. His mind, his mentality, flawless.
I placed them in the right placement. That is to say, I erased them. Ain't no one above nor adjacent. Still these mugs that want to get faced, but face it. They don't really want to face me. I don't run, so you can't ever chase me. And I've been through things on the pavement, but don't beg.
They don't want to face me. I don't run, so you can. What?
But face it. They don't really want to face me. I don't run, so you can't ever chase me.
I don't run, so you can't chase me. I'm here. Run your mouth.
And I've been through things on the pavement, but don't beg roll fame, cause I never made it. My uncles, cousins and friends have done everything that yours have made, but I don't tell their story, I tell mine. That means I'm real and you're fake.
Oh, he talked about fake people who take other people's stories and tell them as if those stories were his. or hers. Fakes.
That said, I don't mind a bit of fiction. If you did tell your story well, but your raps are drier than a dead man's top lip after 6 years of living in hell. Meet a nice girl, you just might gel. Might be wifey, you can't quite tell. No, why? Cause the only bitch in the world is a man, and his ego we have is a show.
You can't be a wife, you know what? Because the biggest bitch in the world is a man with his ego.
Mine is harder than my uncle's foot back, who don't even need to wear shoes. He only eats pounded yam and stew with hands like cans on a man. I refuse. Who said mum never raised no fools? Your mum raised you, you're a punk of a...
Who said mom didn't raise no fools? Because your mother raised you, so that's false, right?
A donut at all. You make me think the mother nature's cruel. Then I get back and remember life is a gift even when it don't look like it is. And everybody thinks that they're cold in the booth. Got no friends to show them the truth. Put the pen down, become a spectator. Go get a day job. There is no shame in it. We need doctors and architects, not more crap rappers that are past their best.
Facts. Go get a real job. Go get... If instead of being a fake gangster, fake, rapper, talking about all the shit that you live day by day, in the hood and everything, go get a perfectly normally job, because there's no shame in that. We need those people. We need people like architects, like doctors, to start, make this world better.
And if the cap fits you, wear it. If it fits your friend, to share it. I know it ain't the role of a parent to take my child's confidence and tear it, but it is my role as a father to show my son about life, and it's harder. When you got a dad named AKALA, those are big shoes to fill. Be your own man, have your own plan, your own destiny. Just don't ever mess with me, preferably. Run these fools for their treachery, definitely. Those that put us in jeopardy, especially foes that want to pose next to me. Nobody ain't testing me.
He knows that. Yeah, my role is to show my son how the world works, what's real and what's not, and tell him to mind his own business, walk on his own path. He doesn't have to be, AKALA, because it's a big shoes to fill. And and then he said, "You don't want to mess with me." Not about his son, but anyway.
Versatility that is killing them. So road, but I teach kids William. Listen to my albums, I actually write songs. And of course the bars are brilliant. We could do politics, spirituality.
Confident, corny, I might say, but those are facts. You cannot deny that. Honestly, it's just facts.
William, listen to my albums, I actually write songs. And of course the bars are brilliant. We could do politics, spirituality, or real life or reality. Do this thing here with straight up vanity. Either way, nobody can battle me, much less shackle me. The Maroon, one-man army, an entire platoon. They're like, when you run out of breath soon?
One-man army, an entire platoon. Like, it's me against the world.
Can't battle me, much less shackle me. The Maroon, one-man army, an entire platoon. They're like, when you run out of breath soon? How does he do that? Is he human? Look, man, it's the spirit of bookman. Back in the flesh of a terrible crook, man. The law won't like me. Ain't it obvious? I ain't a paedophile nor a colonist. I'm the MC you don't wanna bother with. The gauntlets thrown down, who's crossing it? That's what I thought. You can have your whole life to retort. Still won't think up the things that I thought when I was age 4. Scratched that before I was born. In the room when I was yet to be formed. Before that, in the past incarnation, when I set fire to a feast plantation. Me and Sam Sharp here, then it came through.
Yeah. He talks about reincarnation. He talks about vibration. He talks about spiritualism. Yeah. I love this man. The way he thinks.
2 weeks straight, totally stayed still. With nothing but a blade of scrape still. Grumped on our enemies. What a great kill. Self-defense is not violence, it's common sense. The first law of nature, self-preservation. To let people kill and abuse you, it's just self-hatred. I'm
just trying not to get too hyped to jump off the seat. It's just this is how this fire in the booth makes me feel like right now.
It's common sense, the first law of nature, self-preservation. To let people kill and abuse you, it's just self-hatred. Turn the other cheek, why? No one ever got the freedom that way. Lies,
exactly.
When the oppressed say an eye for an eye. They talk this crap about the world goes blind. Just don't attack.
Oh shoot. Why should I turn the other cheek? Those are lies. When they're talking about eye for an eye, it's when they want people to get blind so they can control them. Fuck's sake. Wow.
Cause in the first place, and everything will be just fine. In the meantime, train hard, read enough, stay sharp, and don't diss the sisters of your barmy. You are putting down half your army.
Remember that. Remember that. Read, inform yourself, stay sharp.
Any revolution without the women in the middle is no revolution at all. Trust me, you could read back from all. Women were there, ready to pop through, but we have become so cowardly that rather than fight back, we attack the only ones that ever had our back. And that is an actual fact. And I ain't saying that I ain't ever done that. I'm just saying that it's time that we done that. So don't put my name in the same sentence as real revolutionaries. I'm offended.
Don't put my name in new revolutionaries?
I'm just saying that it's time that we done that. So don't put my name in the same sentence as real revolutionaries. I'm offended.
Because I'm offended. That's not who I am.
Revolutionaries spend their life engaged in revolutionary acts, and as cold as I am on the mic, thus far I just rap. With that said, there is no
as ruthless and cold I am on the mic, remember, I'm just rapping. I don't know, that's kind of a nice comeback, nice cover.
Comparison, too cold for the way that I carry on. These vultures feed off, carry on. Come along now, carry on. Roll up, two for a pound. Run down MCs, I want a whole sound. Run your whole clique, I want a whole town. Take a stroll at the speed of sound. Who said the speed of light was the fastest thing? Never knew the speed of darkness. A black hole absorbs all light that it is.
Facts. Physics.
So how could light ever get past it? I studied the master.
He said, who said the speed of light is the fastest thing? They never knew the speed of darkness. Remember? A black hole could swallow the light. Think.
Knew the speed of darkness. A black hole absorbs all light that it is. So how could light ever get past it? I studied the masters and sages, secret teachings of all of the ages. I don't know, I can't explain it. The knowledge ain't mine, no, I radiate it. It's why they write 16 lines, and I write an essay that rhymes. And I never went uni.
Who compares Fire in the Booth with a...
Oh, I radiate it. It's why they write 16 lines, and I write an essay that rhymes.
Like being in school and making an essay. I'm making essays that rhymes. What else could you possibly say?
And I never went uni neither, but my mind works just fine. In fact, there's no need to be modest. My mind's a fine instrument. If I'm honest, and I promise that I will show you where their body's at. Burying MCs, I might like a hobby that. And MCs don't bite me. They ain't got the technique to even copy that. I think I've made my point in a manner that is more than adequate. So let's put all the boasting aside. I do know that I'm just challenging this thing. Who knows what is it? Inspiration, the source of the spirit. Not a man in the sky, but a force that animates all things that are living. Dali's brush, AKALA's lyrics. Some things ain't explained by the laws of physics. Cause you've been down in your life, don't mean you ever be on top of it. Cause for this force right here, there ain't one that is equal and opposite.
Hold on, I must listen to that again.
Living Dali's brush, AKALA's lyrics. Some things ain't explained by the laws of physics.
AKALA is lyric.
But a force that animates all things that are living. Dali's brush, AKALA's lyrics. Some things ain't explained by the laws of physics. Cause you've been down in your life, don't mean you ever be on top of it. Cause for this force right here, there ain't one that is equal and opposite.
You can't take me down, because for this force right here, the force that I am, you need at least another force like it, or opposite, but opposite.
Don't mean you ever be on top of it. Cause for this force right here, there ain't one that is equal and opposite.
You need another equal force, but opposite.
Wow!
Oh, hold on. Exactly. Wow. That was... What is bigger than a fire? Like a forest fire in the booth? Was it? Like that's crazy. I think that the third part went even over the first part. I'm lost for words. I think I can say that the third part is as big as 1 and 2 combined. Like this is crazy, honestly crazy. So I'm very curious about what the part 4 might be. Again, I'm very grateful for the people who asked me to react to this Fire in the Booth, especially with AKALA. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you didn't, please do. And I don't know, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Go, 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 go.